Hello, fellow wanderers. I'm Endri, and thank you for joining me as we wander through some more Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. And we're on Taurus now. We can go explore around. Keep in mind that our character knows an unusual amount of alien languages. Doesn't mean he's going to translate the audio. So we have to select someone to take. We're taking Karth. He is incredibly light-side, as you can tell by the background of his portrait. Oddly enough, though, he doesn't like a lot of light side actions.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
A pretty big assumption there. Let's toss a grenade. Problem solved. Lord skill, he never should have talked back to that Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us, human. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it'll be the last. If you want me to read those, let me know. I might have to just not, because the voiceover volume. But let me know what your opinion is. And I'm just glad we could help. But yeah, I'm just going to summarize it. He's going to move the bodies for us. That's what he said, basically. Blaster rifle, grenades, some adrenal stuff. You know, we haven't really gone over the adrenal items. Adrenal stamina increases constitution. Strength increases strength. So, they're good to use in certain situations. We did get a blaster rifle, though, and since I don't particularly need to be using a one-handed weapon right now, I'm going to go ahead and actually equip that. There we go. And if we go over to you, what skills do you have? Karth? Beats. Not have two-weapon fighting, or do you? No, you do have two-weapon. And improved two-weapon fighting from the looks of it. So, oh, and you are dual-wielding blasters. Excellent. Ah yeah, Karth has a unique blaster, which is nice. So, there you go.
Yes?
Let us take a look around. You can talk to people who have actual names.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Ever thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment? You look like an off-worlder. What happened, you get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I want to ask you some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Tell me about Taurus.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in the Upper City.
Where's the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
The voice acting is pretty hit or miss, but I like this guy's voice acting.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new...
What do you think of the Sith quarantine?
Not much of a issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taurus, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly, but there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
All right. Well, I'll be going now.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. A building doesn't clean itself, you know.
So, that's the janitor. By the way, you could just carry weapons out. Now, here's one of the things I want to ask you all, as your opinion. There are a lot of things in this game that are not good, that don't give you dark side points. I'm going to give you an example here. Here's this low security door. We're going to open it.
No problem. Got it.
Walk in here, we look around. Well, there's no one here. So we can walk over to this footlocker here. And some med packs, some parts, some credits. Well, I'll take those. Well, I just stole that. This does not get you dark side points. The game does not care whether or not you steal. Do you all care if playing light side, I do things like that? Like take items from rooms, even though it's not considered dark side.
Got it.
Because he's here. We walk up to this guy. There's nothing in here of value. See for yourself. Then we go over to the bag here. We've got a med pack, credits, and parts. I'm going to pick them up for this video. If you would prefer I not for role-playing purposes or whatnot, let me know. There are times when it's still good to break into things even if you don't want to steal from them.
No problem.
I think this is where I'll give you the example here. Oh, nope, that's the Twi'lek. Bullock, whatever you want to call them. They'll take her stuff. She doesn't say anything special. If they're just a race, they don't really say anything all that special. And if they're not human, they don't speak common, so yeah. This guy's important, though.
Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gondona chuchut. Kachi chu.
So this is Larem. He's here for reasons. We'll find out. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palam.
Who's going to tell us about energy shields? I know all about energy shields. They are good for melee characters. They defend you against blaster bolts. Actually, they're good for all characters. I already know about them, though. He sells them. They're not cheap. He's not kidding. His prices are the same as anywhere else. I'm not going to go through his dialogue. He just basically says that everyone who lives here is an illegal alien, and he sells to them for money. So, there's that. Let's see what you got for sale. So let's go ahead and show the sell list, and I want to get rid of some things. I don't need the extra clothing. Don't need the 2 vibro blades. Don't need the short sword. I don't need that pistol. I don't need that pistol. I don't care about poison grenades. We'll keep the ion grenade. Alright. And he sells some stuff. Military suit. Just medium armor, 6+3 dex bonus. Combat suit. This is actually my favorite one he's got, is the light battle armor. Medium armor efficiency, that's why we picked it up. 7 defense, +2 max dex. So this is basically perfect for us. He's got some more weapons here. Ion blasters. He's got a sonic pistol, blaster pistol, repeating blaster. That's a heavy weapon. Energy shield. And he's got some stealth field stuff. Sound dampening stealth unit, stealth field generator. So this enables a stealth field. And this is a improved stealth field, which is kind of nice. So we'll probably want to come back and grab that from him if we don't find him from somebody else. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the light battle armor. It's going to take most of... Well, I'm not going to pick up the light battle armor, actually. We're going to need those credits for other reasons. One more security door. This, I believe, will get us a quest.
Got it.
Dia.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Davic's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
And now we get to use our Persuade skill. Wow. You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Davic's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Davic. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
All right. And any questions?
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
All right. Well, I will be going now.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Oh, we got a side quest. There's a lot of them in this game. We'll be doing the ones we find. It has been several years since I played this game. I remember a lot about it, but I might miss things. If I do and you remember them, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Yo. No, I'm not loading out the short loading screens. This is not Final Fantasy. Ah, we leveled up. Excellent. Just skills this level. That's alright, because I need to get Persuade up higher. We'll be using Persuade a lot. And, oh right, you automatically get Sneak Attack progression. Excellent. That's the last one of those we're going to see. You do not have to level up. It will not force you to, and we're not going to after level 7. After level 7, we're going to stop. Over here's the cantina and a weapon shop. We will be back there later. I don't have a high enough skill to do what I want to do there yet. So we're not going to bother quite yet. Oh, actually, we need to do something in the cantina, though. I just remembered. So we'll stop by briefly. In the cantina, we're going to find Pazak people. I don't play Pazak. The way to make some credits, but I don't care. We'll be back to the weapon shop later, I assure you. Into the cantina we go. We have a scene set up here. You don't actually have to use security on this door. I don't know why that's there. It really doesn't make any sense to me, but here we are. Those are the Pazak players. I don't care. He's where you can get your starter Pazak deck. I don't want to spend the money at the moment. Ah, Sarna. Hi, Sarna.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sarna, junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Endri.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. They can make this job pretty lonely.
And this is where we're going to use our Persuade skill. Hopefully I got it high enough. You're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
That's true, but people don't appreciate what we've done for them. We could have slapped a curfew on this whole planet, but we didn't. You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
You've got a pretty positive attitude.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
Need to blow off steam once in a while.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through. It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base. I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base, but some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam. I'd really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
There's a reason we did that. It's going to be important later. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and do that. There's a lot of stuff you could do in this cantina, but until I get my Persuade skill higher, I don't really want to bother. Also because some of the events are pretty hard. to accomplish until we get significantly better armor and preferably a personal energy shield, to be honest. Energy shields are one-time use. They burn out. Or they maybe, I think they're 5-time use. But they do burn out, so keep that in mind. We're going to walk through here. I don't think there's anyone we need to talk to here. These people with generic names, you can talk to them. They'll say things.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
But there's no real reason. Ah, here's our first light side opportunity. Hi, guys.
Javic says you missed your last payment.
Well, goodness. Who's that girl, please? Goodness, the shelf.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Javic can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Goodness, the shelf. Who's that girl, please? Here, father will reach the truth in the underworld.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
So, leave this man alone or you have to deal with me. I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson, or sorry, I'll be going now. We're going to go with the upstanding, leave this man alone.
Goodness, the shelf. Who's that girl, please? Here, father will reach the truth in the underworld.
And there you go. It should be a pretty simple fight. We got some light side points. Oh, yeah, you're in a bad way.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Javic. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Javic, there's nothing else you can do.
Now, this is kind of interesting because this is where you kind of notice that while our buddy here is a little bit on the light side, just listen.
You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Javic. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Little bit of sarcasm there. Oh, there you go. We got some more light side points for giving him the credits. And, well, we get 90 off of him. And, 50 off of him. Good roll on that one. I got 50 and 50 the first time I went through here recently. So, that was a pretty good roll for the credits. Here's the medical facility. We're going to go in here and pick up a side quest.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
So this is the free clinic, I believe. I don't think it costs you to get healing. I could use some healing.
It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
And now we're fully healed.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies?
So, tell me about rat ghoul disease.
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
There's no cure.
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
I'm stupid enough. Don't worry, I'll get it for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Some questions?
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Do you know anything about the escape pods that crashed?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
You know something? You're better tell it. No, I'm not going to go with that one. That seems poor about it. You seem awfully defensive about this.
I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
Don't worry, I'm not the Sith. I won't betray your secrets if you tell me.
Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith. I guess I can tell you my secret. Or rather, I can show you. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
And we got some light side points. This is why I like Persuade. And those are not back to tanks. We'll find out more about what those are later. Alright.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
What are you talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the rat ghoul serum. Javic Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
Why does Javic want the cure so badly?
Javic's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
I think I'd... let's see here. Why do you care who gets the cure?
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Javic, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
If I tell Zelka you're helping Javic get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Javic.
I think I'd rather give it to Zelka.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Javic will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Javic. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Now, if we go back here, can we actually turn him in? I don't think we can.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I am quite...
Yeah, I'll be going now.
Goodbye.
Don't need any supplies from him, so we can't turn him in, but we will be going and giving the serum to Zelka there and not Javic. The big thing about the dark side run in this game is you make a lot more money, but just be wise with your purchases. Alright, here we are on the other side of Taurus. So let's see here. What's through this one? Don't remember. I think this might be the next set of apartments. Yes, it is. Well, let's go see what the other apartments are like. Hello, child.
My mama says I have to stay out of the lower city. That's where the bad people live.
Yes, you're probably right. The bad people live in the lower city.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
And yet you're not stopping me. Yes, I know, it's horrible, but like I said, look at Darkside for it, so... Ah, here's our party.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Teresian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Ale turns into wine. A fantastic planet this is, right? And they've all passed out. So the whole reason we did this was to find that backpack in the back there. Get the Sith armor. 300 XP? Well, but why did we get that? Don't worry, we'll find out later. Ooh, a footlocker. Anything good in you? Medpack, credits, yep. We'll definitely take all of that. So yep, that's the whole reason we did that little brief stop over in the other cantina. Over there is to grab it. Grab that little quest. More credits, more parts. I think at one of the points you exit one of these buildings and someone challenges you about the fact that you've stolen all their stuff. I mean, come on. Ah, we should talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
I'm sorry, Karth. That must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... Doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
All right. And as we level up, we'll be able to ask him questions about things later. There's a footlocker in the corner. Oh. Good on you. A credit. Good on you, game. Good on you. Yeah, that's pretty much everything we can do here. Oh, no, it's not. One more light security door.
No problem. Got it.
Ah, Largo.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davic's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davic where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
What are you... don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davic's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
Maybe I could help you with the problem with Davic.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davic money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zack's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
Oh, I've got 200 credits.
You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davic. Oh, thank you. You've saved my life. I better go give this to Davic right away.
110 XP, lost 200 credits, gain light side points. We're moving up there. And get the items. So that kind of used up a lot of our credits, but that's alright. That's why I didn't buy the armor earlier. I knew we'd need all these credits going through here. And back out to Taurus. Alright, well before we explore any further, I think this is a good time to take a break. Until our paths cross again. Have fun. Stay safe, everyone.